I'm Amy, this is Living in Chrysalis, and welcome if you haven't seen me or if you have, but at any rate, this is my very first 3 looks, 1 palette, only I am doing it times 2. Yes, I picked up the Clinique holiday releases, so let's see if they're staying or if they're going back to the store. Nick there? Yeah, that was me in the store. I didn't see a tester, so when I went to look at this in Ulta, I just cracked the box open, took a look, nicked it with my nail. Like, well, okay, I can do one of two things. I can either just let them know so they can discard it, or I'll buy it, try it, and then if I don't like it, I'll take it back to the store and then they can discard it. So I went with option 2. I didn't think to do swatches until after I'd finished my makeup, so I'm going to swatch these out for you. What this looks like on skin. What do I want for my base color? I think I'm actually going to go with this. This is quite different for me. I don't normally go with browns, but it's there and it looks pretty neutral, so let's give it a go. That is not a mirror. This is a mirror. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to kind of use this as an all-over setting color, which again is quite unusual for me. But hey, isn't that the fun of exploration? All right, it's not like I'm exploring deep space or anything, but the fun part about makeup is to learn what you like and what you feel your complexion can handle, and that your circumstances and lifestyle will, I don't know if support's the right word. Jeez, my husband is so much better at coming up with these things than I am. I'm gonna go for broke today because I'm wearing black. I'm gonna go with this gorgeous purple shade. None of them are labeled, so but I'm gonna go with that in my crease because isn't getting that? Look at that color. Oh, it's true. It's true. There's no change in the color between the pan and the eye. All right, this palette is my first experience with Clinique color products, and I was doing the whole should it stay or should it go in my head. It's staying right here. This isn't going anywhere. Ooh. Oh, my pretty precious girl. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And you know the little brush that comes with it? It's actually pretty decent. A lot of times we'll just kind of chuck the brushes that come with palettes. This one's worth hanging on to. This is a decent little brush. And this palette, I don't remember what it said the value was, but $29.50. I mean, I'm not mad. This is gorgeous. And there's my husband rooting around in the background, but he's going to be quiet because it's not his perfume review day. Okay. And then since I went with the purple, I'm going to play with this pink here. Do a little crease pink, or do a little lid pink right there. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, yeah. I have to say, even though this is only my second look with this, I'm really loving this. I think it gets the Living in Chrysalis stamp of approval. All right, I'm no Jeffree Star. It's okay. Oh, let's see. And I think I used this as a lid color last time. I think I'm going to try this as an arch highlight. It's a little deeper than I normally use, but I don't see a truly pale color for an arch highlight. And this one might be hey, that is actually better than I hope. It's very subtle, but you do still get a little bit of that highlight. Just blend this out a wee bit. Okay, yeah, this brush is not bad. Not bad at all. All right, I'm gonna do the things and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go with Pink Honey. It still leans slightly warm, but I think it'll be all right. Okay, the little flowers are just freaking adorable. Since it's so brand new, you know, getting that initial little polish part off the top is so there we go. Just kind of a nice chill look. I'm going to meet up with a girlfriend to get lunch and play some cards. Oh, right. So I'm going to use this as a base shade. I haven't used that one before, so I'm trying to give this a fair shot. Although, again, I'm pretty sure this is going to stay because I'm absolutely loving this. And the odd thing is, and I'll try to insert these photos, but on the Ulta website, this looks so boring. I think they just used the digital art, the mock-up, and it looks just so dull and so boring. But in person, it is really not. This is beautiful. It's refined. Even the shimmers are subtle enough to use on a crease, at least for me, without any issue. And yeah, I'm all I've got some crinkles going there. See? Yeah, look at all that. All right, so maybe a wee bit of powder, but I'm not having an issue. I think this is beautiful. I think, especially given Clinique's prices, I think this is a great value. And I am super duper happy. All right, what shall I use today? Oh, I know. I haven't used that guy yet. I'm going to use that one in my crease. I do kind of wish they had names, but again, if they needed to save money on the labeling, I am not upset. You see that? Now, one thing I did notice, and this particular palette was on Sephora and Ulta's websites, and like I just said, the Ulta photos were just digital mock-ups. They were extremely dull. But the Sephora ones are much better and much more representative of how they look in person. So when I saw that, I started taking a look through some of the other things. Like I said, I'd also bought the Sephora exclusive Black Honey Cheek Pop set and the Get Cheeky. And I did find that, oh, highlight. I think I'm going to go with that guy for a highlight. No, this isn't really the brush for a highlight, but I don't feel like it. It might be okay for other people, but I have almost no space here. Okay, so that is today's look with this. Look number 3. I'm super duper happy. This is staying in my stash, and I look forward to playing with her much more. I especially noticed the difference when I was looking at the photos of the blushers, because the Ulta photos are so bad that when you compare it with the Sephora ones, you wouldn't even think that they were the same color. I'll throw up a couple of photos of grape because it's in both stores, so you can see the difference in the photo quality. And I'm really wondering if with these poor photos, if Ulta is actually losing out on selling these items, because they are beautiful. This palette, the palette is the only set of Clinique blushes I have right now, but I'm already very interested in buying more just because of this holiday release. So yeah, they got me. They got me. I'm in. Clinique is now on my list, and it had never been on my list. First look, I believe I used this sort of mauvey color for my base, so I'm going to do that again. Not that one. I'll use this end. My first look was actually quite nice. Now, there is a little bit of kick up here, but you're going to get some kick up with pretty much any eyeshadow, at least in my experience. Maybe I haven't experienced enough of them, but nothing so extreme that it's an issue for me. I've sort of pre-tight lined my eyeliner, but I'll wind up going back in a minute. Now for the crease. Let's see, what did I do for the crease that time? You know what, I think did I use that one? See, I know I used that one with you guys. I know I used that one. Yeah, it must have been this one. Okay. Wrong end. I'm not used to these double-ended brushes. Oh, I use the actual mirror instead of staring into the phone. Because I do notice that I tend to focus more on my face in the phone than on the lens right here. And I've seen how disconcerting it is when other people do it. So I'm really trying to break that habit. So if y'all can help me out and let me know if I'm doing it too much, I would appreciate it. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is such a pretty color. It's just like a sort of muted taupey shimmer. See that? And if I recall correctly, I used the one I nicked for my eyelids. So I'll do that. There's a few colors in this I haven't tried, but since this is only 3 looks, I'm not going to go nuts. This is really just my tester to see whether it's worth hanging on to, or if my first impression is so bad that it's going right back to the store. I think we all know what my response has been on this. I'd seen on other people's posts and comments that the Nude Pop is not the same shade as the original. The others are, but not the Nude Pop. I'd hoped to get to Sephora to check that out for you guys and let you know, but that does not appear to be likely. So sorry about that. But just swatch them for yourself in store, if possible. But the Nude Pop is lovely. It actually shows up better than I thought it would. Looking at the color, especially the photos of the color. But yeah, I like these colors. I like the looks. Hang on one second, I'll do the things. The magic has happened. So this is the final look. Yeah. There, get a good look at the eyes. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I think I'm good. Well, as you can see, the blush is beautiful. The eyeshadows are beautiful. I am very happy with these. They're definitely staying. And thank you so much for bearing with me for my first 3 looks, 1 palette, but times 2. And I will see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe. Help me out here. Thanks.